Hello friends, this is Praveen. Welcome to the course on PHP and MySQL. In my last video, I have discussed about conditional statements in PHP. Today, I am going to discuss about loop statements in PHP. PHP loop statements. Very often, people want to execute the same block of code to run over and over again in a row till certain conditions are met. Loop statements can be used for this. Following loop statements are available in PHP. While loop, it loops through a block of code as long as the specified condition is true. Do while loop loops through a block of code once and then repeats the loop as long as the specified condition is true. For loop, it loops through a block of code a specified number of times. For each loop, loops through a block of code for each element in an array. Let us say it one by one. While loop in PHP. The while loop executes a block of code till the specified condition is true. Syntax is while condition is checked, then code to be executed. So till condition is true, this code will continue to be executing. So here there is an example. $x is equal to 5 while $x is greater than 5 echo $x and comma there is a space $x minus minus. So what it will do, it will first check if $x is greater than 5. So first time 10 is greater than 5, so it will print and then 10 and then it will decrease 10 to 9. Again it will come check if 9 is greater than 5, it will print 9. Again it will decrease to 8. 8 will be checked if 8 is greater than 5, fine, it will return true. It will print 8, then it will decrease to 7 and so on till 5. When it checks 5 is not greater than 5, then it will come out of this while loop. So let us check it on the browser. So this is our Macromedia Dreamweaver. This is our PHP project site and this is our folder. So let us add a new file, loops.php. Loops.php. Here start PHP script and PHP script. Define a variable $x is equal to 10. Now we have to check a while loop. While $x is greater than 5 echo $x comma and a space and then just give it a decrement operator $x minus minus. Save it. Now if I execute it, it will print in first loop, first iteration 10, second iteration 9, third iteration 8, fourth iteration 7 and fifth iteration 6. But at sixth iteration it will return false and it will come out of while loop. So just check it, save it, press function 12, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. So all 5 iterations are working. Now come to our presentation window. Presentation from current slide. Do while loop in PHP. The do while loop executes a block of code once, then it checks if the specified condition is true and repeat it till the condition is true. Syntax is do code to be executed while condition is true. The difference between do loop and do while sorry while loop and do while loop is while loop is conditions are checked before execution of a statement, but in do while loop conditions are checked after execution of statement. So in do while loop, even if the conditions are not met, the one time the code will be executed one time. So here php $x is equal to 10, do echo $x minus minus while $x is 5. So what is happening here? $x 10, it will print $x and it will decrement to 9 and check if it is greater than 5 or not. So let us check it on the browser. You do while. So we have do while $x is equal to, again we have to define a variable $x is equal to 10, otherwise this has return to 5. So here we are do just here while $x is greater than 10. Okay, just check it here. We will use it that value only. $x while greater than while less than 10. So we will check it with the already defined value echo $x comma space, and then we will increment $x plus plus. So every time it will, what here I am doing, if the value comes to 5, then it will check $x, it will print 5, then it will increment to 6 and it will check if $x is less than 10 or not. So let us check it in the browser. In first case it is printing to 10 to 6 in first while loop, then in the first iteration the 5 will come, it will print to 5, then it will increase to 6 after execution of this statement. It will check if 6 is less than 10, it is returning true, so it will again print 6 and it will increment to 7. 7 is less than 10, okay, it is returning true, so it will again go to the loop statement, it will print 7, it will increase 1 to 8, it will be checked if it is less than 10, it is returning true, so it will again print 8, 1 will be incremented to $x in $x, and then it will check if it is true, 9 is less than 10, so it will again come into the loop and then print will print 9. Now this time it is becoming 10, so it is not less than 10, so it will come out of the loop. So now come to our presentation. For loop in PHP. PHP for loop execute a block of code a specified number of times. The for loop is used when you know in advance how many times the script should run. Syntax is for loop init counter, the initial value of the variable, then test counter, the conditions are test, and based on the conditions, either the initial counter is to be incremented or decremented. And if the conditions test counter or conditions are met, then code will be executed. So what is init counter? Init counter initializes the loop counter value. Test counter, test counter evaluated for each loop iteration. If it evaluates to true, the loop continues. If it evaluates to false, the loop ends. Increment counter or decrement counter increases or decreases the loop counter value. Here we have a for loop. The init counter is 2. Test counter is $x is less than equal to 6, and this $x is incremented to 1 after every iteration. After then it is printing $x. So output should be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let us check it on the browser. So first let us comment our earlier statements. Comment it, put it. Now dollar for loop $x is equal to 2, $x less than equal to 6, then $x plus plus increment or decrement. So echo $x, or we will print it here, $x space semicolon. So it said print 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Control S. On first iteration it will print 2. It will check if 2 is less than or equal to 6. It is returning 2, so it will print 2, and then 2 will be incremented to 3. Again it will check if 3 is less than 6, and so on till 6. 6 is less than equal to 2. It is returning 2, so it will again execute, but at the when it becomes to 7, $x 7 is not less than equal to 6. So at that time the it will come out of the for loop. So print will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Save it just and press function 12. The output will be 2, first iteration 2, second iteration 3, third iteration 4, fourth iteration 5, and fifth iteration 6. Now come back to our presentation. For each loop in PHP. The for each loop works only on arrays and is used to loop through each key value pair in an array. Syntax is for each $array as $value. Then if till there is an element in the array, code will be executed. For every loop iteration, the value of the current array element is assigned to $value, and the array pointer is moved by 1 until it reaches the last array element. For example, PHP cities, here we have defined an array cities uh, which is having 4 cities: Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, and Ranchi, and we are running for each loop on this array, cities array. So $cities as $city echo $city. So output should be in the first iteration it should run for Delhi. In second iteration, it should run for Mumbai. In third iteration, it should run for Patna. In fourth iteration, it should run for Ranchi. So output should be Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, Ranchi. So let us see it on the browser. Just comment it or old statements. So we have to define an array first. $cities is equal to array function is used to define an array. Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, Ranchi. So Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, Ranchi. Now we have to run for each loop on this array. For each $cities as $ct echo $ct space. The output should come Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, Ranchi. Save it. Press function 12. Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, Ranchi. The advantage of for each over for loop is if you change any element in the array, or you don't need to change the definition of for each loop. So just if we change, remove any element here, save it. We don't need to change anything in the for each statement. So it will work. Delhi, Mumbai, Patna. If we add something new, then it will automatically accommodate any extra element as well. Bangalore. Save it. It should print Delhi, Mumbai, Patna, Ranchi, Bangalore. Function 12. This is the advantage of for each loop over for loop. These are the loop statements available in PHP. Thank you for watching the video. In my next video, I will be discussing about functions in PHP. If you liked the video, then please like, subscribe and share it.